Hi everyone, my name is Angelica and thank you for joining me again at the writer's table with This is Improv. Today we're going to be going over Dan Harmon's story circle. The reason Dan Harmon's story circle is so cool is because it takes an old technique, makes it new, and it literally appears everywhere. Or at least everywhere with a good story. I found out about Dan Harmon's story circle while watching Community, and while doing some digging, I saw how writers struggled to form their stories around Dan's structure. But what was really interesting to me was that it came from something that already exists. If you're a nerd like me, you know about Joseph Campbell's hero's journey. And most famously, this was used to create Star Wars. Now, Joseph Campbell's theory was that every culture uses the hero's journey to some extent. They each have a person going into a new stage of life or trying to discover or solve some kind of problem and coming out better for it, or learning about some secret that they hadn't known before. Essentially growing, and growing for their community. It sounds pretty epic, right? Well, how do we take this structure and form it into something day to day? That's what Dan Harmon did. He was able to take Joseph Campbell's story structure, the hero's journey, and make it something that we can use for situational comedy. So how do we make this epic story circle that Dan Harmon has bestowed upon us? Well, take out a sheet of paper, kids, because we're gonna get to write it. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to draw a circle. Now, number your circle 1 to 8 at different points on the circle in a clockwise fashion. Number 1 is going to read you. So who is the main character? Who is established in this story? Who is it about? Number 2 is the character's need. So what isn't right? What's going on that the character needs? Or selfishly, what do they want? Number 3 is them going to get it. What are they going to do to make sure that this problem is solved, or that their needs are met, or their desires are plenished? While they go, number 4 comes up with the search. So previously this was the road of trials. What are they going to do? What actions are they going to take to get what they want? And do they succeed or fail? Number 5 is them actually finding what they wanted this whole time. And 6 is them actually getting it, them taking it. And usually when they take what they want, it comes at a price. Whether it be their friends get hurt, or they are getting hurt because they've changed in a bad way, or they have to change in a bad way to make it happen, or a way that they thought was bad but actually turns out being good for them, and they didn't know it this whole time. And 7 is the return. So we get back to our normal state of being. How things were in the beginning of the episode, or how things are if you're writing a show throughout the entire season. And when they get back to their normal life, how have they changed? So if we're thinking about Community, the character that we highlight the most is Jeff. And when we look at Jeff, he does go back to community college and he is just back in classes. But usually he does change in some way. Usually meaning his heart grows 10 times the size it originally was in the beginning of the series. So how does that affect him, and how does that affect the show moving forward? What's interesting about Community is that it is a sitcom, and there are things going on in every episode, and the same characters are maintained, but those little changes help build your audience and keep them engaged as you move forward, knowing that there's growth with these characters. And I think that's why Dan Harmon's story circle is so incredible. It lets these characters grow and evolve while also going through these situations together as an ensemble. So thanks, Dan Harman, and thank you all for watching. If you want any help writing your script or story, feel free to ask us about our group classes, or if you want some one-on-one attention, we have private classes as well to help you reach your writing goal. Make sure to also check out our podcast, Legends of Yesterday, where we talk about histories, mysteries, and ghost stuffs that happen in Florida. And while you're here, take some time to look down at our description where we post some things that are going on in the area and ways that you can help. If you have anything that you'd like to contribute, ways that we can help out our community, feel free to message us so we can add it to the list. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Angelica, and this is Improv.
Hello everybody, my name is Alexandra.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is
Legends of Yesterday,
where we talk about histories, mysteries, and ghost stories of South Florida.
And
well, the only
she's
reason
trapped there. So it's like a purgatory, kind of hell.
What is around us then? It's really made Davie such a special place.